Spirit power in Deadlock definitely doesn't work like you would initially expect it to. I've seen a few people end up being a bit confused about this, or just flat out wrong, and I'm actually working on a larger video that goes over the item shop completely and what to buy and how everything works. But today, I'm keeping it short, and I just want to clear up some of those misconceptions around spirit power. So, quick video today, let's go. If you've watched my beginner guide or have just played the game a lot yourself, you might have noticed that items in the shop come in three major categories. They either come with weapon damage, base health, or spirit power. Now the first two, I think they're straightforward enough. We don't have to go into that. But spirit power is a bit strange. The short explanation is that spirit power makes your abilities stronger. The more spirit power you have, the more damage your abilities generally do. The thing is that you would assume that 4 or 8 spirit power would amount to 4 or 8% extra damage on your abilities, right? Or maybe that 4 spirit power just adds a flat 4 damage to all of your abilities. But both of those are wrong, actually. You see, for starters, not every ability in Deadlock is affected by spirit power to begin with. And the abilities that are affected are not affected equally. So first, to see what abilities are actually affected by spirit power, you can simply hold Alt in-game and hover over your abilities. Anything that has this purple star logo next to them, that is something that scales up with spirit power, which means if it doesn't have this star, then it remains unaffected. Now the interesting thing is that in a lot of cases, it isn't just the damage of an ability that scales up, it can be all sort of things. On Vindicta, for example, the duration of her flight ability scales up with spirit power, and the same goes for the duration of her Crow debuff, as well as the damage, of course. And even the base stats on some of the heroes are impacted by spirit power, like move speed on Grey Talon, or the magazine size on Haze, or even the fire rate of Warden's gun. And yeah, in some cases this can create some pretty funny results. Like a late game Grey Talon just running around the map faster than anybody else, even with all the move speed items in the world. Okay, so now we know for the most part which things actually scale up with spirit power. But we still want to know how much they scale up. And luckily, you can also see that in the game. Next to these purple star logos that you'll see on your abilities, for example, you'll also be able to see the specific spirit power modifier for those abilities. And this is really what determines how much it scales and whether it's even worth to spec into spirit to begin with to try and get more out of that specific ability. Haze's Sleep Dagger, for example, the damage has a spirit power scalar of 2.8, meaning that for every 1 point of spirit power you have, the damage is increased by 2.8, and that is quite good, exceptionally good actually. But then if we look at the wake up time for the Sleep Dagger, it has a scalar of 0.003. Meaning that for every point of spirit power, it only increases the delay of waking up from the sleep dagger after being damaged by that little amount. But yes, for every ability in the game that scales with spirit power, you can see the scalar right next to it if you hold Alt. Some characters also have specific upgrades for their abilities that change the spirit power scalar entirely. Grey Talon, for example, he has his arrows. They start off with a 1.6 spirit scalar. But the last upgrade for this ability makes it so that the spirit scalar changes to 2.5. And that is a significant upgrade in the late game, when you likely already have a lot of spirit items stacked. There's a quick and easy formula that you can apply to any ability to see its damage or its duration at any certain amount of spirit power, which is just to take the base value and add the spirit power that you have times the multiplier to it. Or if you're exceptionally lazy, just go into the sandbox mode and buy the exact items that you would have in game to see how much damage your abilities do. If at any point you quickly want to see how much total spirit power you currently have, you can see that in the bottom left of your screen. And you can also see the spirit power that everybody else in the game has by just holding tab and hovering over each of the hero portraits. And that is it. That is spirit power explained. I hope it clears up some misconceptions. Hope it helps you make your builds a bit better or something. Again, I'll have a full video on the store and all the crowd control stuff coming up soon, 2 different videos actually. But for now, that was it. Thank you so much for watching, and you will see me very soon.